Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Today's article comes from express.co.uk, and it's from the science section. And the headline is Yellowstone Warning: Scientific Experiment Triggers Earthquakes at Volatile Supervolcano. It was written by Ollie Smith, and it was published September 12th, 2020. Now, this page is still loading. It's been loading for like 5 minutes or something. It's insane. There is a million ads on this damn page. So we're going to try to get through it, and hopefully we won't have stuff popping up all over the place. Yellowstone supervolcano suffered nearly 100 earthquakes over just a 24-hour period, sparking concern of an eruption among observers after several of the quakes took place very close to the surface. The volatile Yellowstone supervolcano was rattled by a swarm of 91 earthquakes over just 24 hours this week. To put this in context, the Yellowstone volcano was shaken by a total of 82 earthquakes over the entire month of August. The United States Geological Survey, the USGS, confirmed the swarm of earthquakes, but claimed most of them had been induced on purpose by scientists themselves. Now, I'm not a geologist, but that doesn't seem like a smart idea. You have a super volcano. Okay, Yellowstone is not a normal volcano. This is a super volcano that has the potential to kill millions and millions of people when it erupts. This is a civilization killing event if it happens. I don't think you want to be setting off earthquakes at Yellowstone on purpose. To me, that seems very dumb. But we'll see what they say. In an alarming twist, Michael Pollan, the scientist in charge at the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, declared that a seismic vibrator had been used to trigger the quakes. The so-called vibrosis, or seismic vibrator, is a truck-mounted device that is capable of injecting low-frequency vibrations deep into the earth. They have one of those on SnowRunner, that game that I was playing. They have one of those that you go around and you actually take seismic readings with. That's kind of cool. Dr. Pollan confirmed that the USGS had deployed this machine to induce a swarm of quakes in the area as part of an experiment. The test, carried out by the University of Utah and University of New Mexico, was intended to create images of the Yellowstone magma chamber, the so-called supervolcano. It's not so-called, it is a supervolcano. Wow, look at that picture. If that doesn't about say it all, that is impressive. Obviously not a real picture, but still. The amount of earthquakes in the volatile region, which is understood to be overdue for an eruption, sparked concern among observers. One Yellowstone enthusiast who runs the YouTube channel Mr. MBB333 said that the earthquakes had rattled the area for hours. He said some of these earthquakes were just 0.7 miles deep, so it is very close to the surface. There is loads of activity across the Yellowstone. I haven't seen the Yellowstone supervolcano this busy in quite some time. And I assume the videos on this page are from his channel, so we're not going to play them because I don't want to play somebody else's stuff if I can help it. So if you want to watch these videos, you can either come here to this page or you can go check out this dude, Mr. MBB333's channel, and watch them there. Wow, look at that. It says the United States Geological Survey confirmed a swarm of quakes, and it's an image from them. Look at all them dots. Each one of those, I guess, represents an individual earthquake. That is a concentrated amount of earthquakes in one little area, isn't it? The YouTuber noted that the 5 earthquakes had taken place in less than 30 minutes at one point, with a 2.9 magnitude quake among them. We got our first pop-up thing. Go away. One concerned user took to Twitter to respond to the USGS experiment's claim. 2020, it's just not the year to be messing about with things like Yellowstone magma chamber. Another added, it's tempting the Yellowstone caldera, something we really should be doing in 2020. I hate how people use 2020 like that, like it's some cursed year. There's a lot of bad stuff that's going on right now, but it's not because it's 2020 necessarily. Others simply remark, don't mess with Mother Nature. Yellowstone is one of the most seismically active regions in the U.S. Dr. Poland said, this cluster of quakes is on the large side in terms of number and magnitude, but nowhere near the largest. The park usually experiences an average of 1,500 to 2,000 earthquakes per year. Wow, according to the USGS. And I believe that is the end of this article. So apparently they were trying to map the magma chamber. That's why they were causing all these little earthquakes. I don't know if there's a better way to do that, but I don't think causing all those little earthquakes is very wise. I mean, that's one of the things that's going to probably cause the supervolcano to go off, I believe. NASA had a crazy idea that they were going to spray high pressure streams of cold water down into the magma chamber. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this. Do you think that we ought to be triggering earthquakes at the supervolcano? Or should we just leave it the hell alone? It kind of worries me whenever I read stuff like this because I don't know if they really understand what they're doing. Now, I'm not claiming to have knowledge more than they have. Don't get me wrong. But they're dealing with something here that is unbelievably dangerous. And it's almost feels like they're just poking at it with a stick, you know? It's like you're at a big old hornet nest and you're just poking at it. Why the hell would you poke at the supervolcano? Leave it alone. So let me know down in the comments what you think of this article, what you think of this idea. And do you think we ought to leave this damn thing alone? Or should we be down there causing earthquakes and mucking around? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to the channel and all that kind of stuff. And I will catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.